Hello, come in, please. You must be Tonali and Kike. Please, enter my office. The beauty of Expressive Arts Therapy is that it's a non-verbal form of, yeah, it's like just get comfortable, just be in the space. So, wow. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for feeling like you could share that in this space. So I want to work with that, Kike. I'm sensing some resistance, and what you just expressed was really powerful. Tonali? Okay, so you both just created these expressions, these visual expressions of how your relationship is. So, Kike, I'd like to start with you. Could you tell me a little bit about this creation? If it had a title, what would it be? Well, I'm wondering a little bit about your piece, Tonali. Thank you. Could you tell me about, I'm seeing, like, is this a heart? I'm sensing, like, this is the shape of a heart. Oh, and I'm feeling a distancing. And is this dynamic what it's like at home? So, I'm going to give you a homework session. Would you be willing to try something, maybe? I don't know if it's the right thing or if it's really going to work out. But I want you to do this, what you're doing right now. I want you to do it for 7 hours every day. Just like not talking, not looking at each other, just like, you know, parallel lives. Like, I have all these puppets. And so I thought that, like, maybe we could just, like, do something with these puppets. Oh, yeah? Okay. I've laid out all the puppets because I want you to really move towards the puppet that you feel the most connected to. Puppets are a really wonderful way of distancing ourselves from problems. And I know you're probably thinking, oh my god, puppets? Really? Why don't you pick a puppet that is, you know, the most, that just like speaks to you the most? Why don't you share with Tonali what you shared with me over the phone and ask me to keep a secret? Tonali, let's try and stay in the room. Let's try and be present. I know this is hard for you, but Kike has something he wants to share. Okay, fine, Kike. Why don't we bring in what you wanted to say? Oh my. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Wow. I will say that in my 35 years of couples therapy, this hasn't happened yet. So, could you please introduce yourself? And so you are Kike's other partner. Is that correct? I mean, and I understand, Tonali, this is huge. Who is this person that's just entered into your relationship? I know, and I can hear your pain. I can hear it. It's really painful. So, wow. Yeah, so the choosing of the puppets really tells me a lot about your relationship. Even choosing this puppet is creating something nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so that really told me a lot. I'm so sorry that we have to end this session, but, you know, we're out of time. And thank you so much for opening up and really expressing yourself. That's the only way. Really, would you be willing to come back next week? Yeah. I know, it's hard for you too. There's a lot in this room. I know. Well, Tonali, what about you? Would you be willing to come back with all three together next week? Thank you all for coming back for this week's group. We're a support group for doggy oppression. I just want to acknowledge, you know, because this is like a safe, confidential space, that this week, you know, usually we don't allow humans, but this week, Kike brought his emotional support human. I will just say that he wasn't allowed into a space called CIS. So that was really hard for him, and so I said that he could bring his emotional support human. I thought we could do a check-in today and just see where everybody's at. You're just going to make a movement and like maybe a sound that really describes how you're feeling right now. So I'll show you first. I'll start, and then we're all gonna repeat the movement back that the person just did. So we're all in this together. So my how I'm feeling right now is kind of like woo. Okay, so can we all do that back? Can we try that? Woo! Would you like to go next? Willie, I would appreciate if you could join the group again. If there's something that is triggering for you, we can talk about it here. This is a safe space. Blah. Blah. Woo, 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 woo! Yeah! Woo, 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 woo! Yeah! Woo, 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 woo! Yeah! Woo, 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 woo! Yeah! Silence sometimes can speak louder than words. Thank you for reminding us of that, Willie. It was really profound. And thank you all for checking in. There's a lot of emotion here today, and we're going to delve into it now. I lead you in a guided visualization. So I'd like you to get comfortable. Just feel your body on the ground. And you can close your eyes or keep your eyes open, whatever feels the safest for you. And take some breaths. And start picturing a place that is really, really special to you. And now picture yourself in that place. Like, what are you doing? What are the smells? So just really engage all your senses in this place.
Hey yo, Jason.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of patty cake with no hands. Got me in this club making wedding plans. If I take pictures while you do your dance, I can make you famous on Instagram. Hot damn it, woo. Your booty like 2 planets. Woo. Go ahead and go ham sandwich. Woo. Whoa, I can't stand it. Cause you know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of Cadillac, pop that trunk. Let's take a shot, alley-oop that don't. Tired of working at 9 to 5. Well, baby, let me come and change your life. Hot damn it, woo. Your booty like 2 planets. Woo. Go ahead and go ham sandwich. Woo. Whoa, I can't stand it. Cause you know what to do.
When you're ready,
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
just say goodbye to that place for now. But know that you can keep it in your heart and you can return to it whenever you want. So let's take a few more breaths, and then we're going to open our eyes and we're going to come back into the space and start our group for today. So we've come to the end of our 8 weeks together, and this has just been an amazing experience. I just want to say how honored I am to have shared this journey with you. And you've just, I mean, so much has come out of this. We've done the Tree of Life. We've talked about our inspirations. I know that you all, throughout the 8 weeks have been working on a group poem. So I'm here. I'm your witness. And I want to hear your poem.
It's a dog's life.
Walking down the street, sniffing every tree, stretching my legs, trying to be free.
Want to get some food, but I'm not allowed. Rude! Trying to get an education, but they won't let me into parks for recreation.
There's nothing more zen than a dog because it's backwards for God. But people just don't appreciate that I'm a human's best mate.
They force me to take a bath and then repress my wrath. The CIS mission preaches acceptance of body, spirit, mind, but they reject the wisdom of my enlightened kind.
You let people in high on hashish, but you keep me out on a tight leash. Your rejection is giving me PTSD. When will you learn to love me?
Paws stand together forever. Paws stand together forever. Paws stand together forever. Paws stand together forever. It's a dog's life.
Oh, I feel so honored to have witnessed that. And I just want to say the work that you all have done over these 8 weeks has been mind-blowing. I mean, really, look how far you've come. And I'm going to invite you to take what just happened here out into the community because it needs to be heard. And I just want to say namaste. Has been mind-blowing.
Paws stand together forever. Paws stand together forever. Paws stand together forever.
The CIS mission preaches acceptance of spirit, of mind, body, spirit, but they reject my... but they reject the wisdom... What the fuck?
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle.